Good day, I am Princess Sofia S. Pineda from BSCE1C. This subject is Physics for Engineers. In this video, I will be solving one example problem of elastic collisions. So let's start. The problem is two balls with the same mass move toward each other with the positive axis or x-axis to the right, assuming no friction and that the collision between them is perfectly elastic. Determine the velocities of the balls after the collision, and the initial velocities of the balls are positive 30 cm per second and 20 or negative 20 cm per second. So, let us first illustrate our given problem. So, assuming that this is the ball 1 and this is the ball 2. Lagyan natin siya ng name. So, these two balls daw moves towards each other. So, this moves. So, number 1 to ba? Ball 1. So, ang velocity ng ating ball 1 is 30 meter per second. So, 30 centimeter per seconds. And ang ating ball 2 naman ay may velocity na negative 20 centimeter per seconds. So, the formula we will be using in this equation is 2, which are the conservation in momentum or simply P, and the kinetic or the conservation of kinetic energy or KE. So, ayan yung gagamitin nating equation sa ating example problem para ma-determine natin yung velocity ng mga ball after the collision. So let us first start in our momentum. So, the formula for our momentum is V initial is equal to V final. So, ayan yung ating equation sa ating momentum. And equal yan sa M1V1 plus M2V2 is equal to M1V1 prime plus M2V2 prime. So since ang ating ball or ang ating dalawang ball have the same mass, we will cancel out our mass. So, cancel. Pare-parehas lang sila ng ball ay ng mass, kaya i-cancel out na natin sila. So, ang ating formula is now equal to V1 plus V2 is equal to V1 prime plus V2 prime. So since may equation na tayo, we will now substituting our given in our formula. So, yan. So, ang V1 natin is 30 cm per second plus yung ating value ng velocity ng ating ball 2, which is negative 20 cm per second. So, equal sila sa V1 prime plus V2 V2 prime. So, our V1 prime plus V2 prime is now equal to 10 centimeter per seconds. So, bakit siya naging 10? Plus tong nandito or yung sign niya is plus. So, kaya siya naging 10 is, alam naman natin sa integers na kapag magkaiba yung sign niya, yun yung ima-minus natin or ipagmaminusin natin sila. Tapos, ang kukuhanin natin na sign is kung ano yung mas mataas sa kanila. So, since ito yung ating mas mataas or yung ating positive sign ang mas mataas, our answer will be also positive. So, equal siya sa V1 prime plus V2 prime. So, this is our equation number 1. So, dahil nga, dalawa yung ating gagamitin na equation. So, ayan, ito na yung nag-derive natin or yung nakuha natin na equation sa ating momentum. So, let us move on to our next equation. So, ayan, purahin muna natin yung ating ibang sinagot or kaya naman siguro yan. So, for our equation number 2 or our KE or kinetic energy, may formula siya na KE natin is may formula na KE initial is equal to KE final. So, ito naman yung ating equation sa ating conservation of kinetic energy. So, ang value niyan is madadagdagan lang ito ng 1/2. Madadagdagan lang ito ng 1/2 and magkakaroon lang siya ng squared. So, 1/2 m1 v1 squared plus 1/2 m2 v2 squared is equal to 1/2 m2 v2 squared prime plus 1/2 m1 v1 squared prime. So, ito yung ating formula sa ating conservation of kinetic energy. So, since nga parehas na sila ng mass, we will cancel out this or yung ating mass and yung ating 1/2. Yan. Cancel. So, our now equation for this is B2 or B initial squared plus or our B1 squared plus B2 squared is equal to B2 squared prime plus B1 squared prime. So, ayan na ngayon ang ating equations dito sa ating pangalawang equation. So, burahin muna natin yung ating ibang. Tira na lang natin itong. Yan. Natin burahin. 10 cm per seconds equal to V1 prime plus 2 prime. And so, for ating energy, KE final. So, eto na yung ating V1 plus V2 squared is equal to V2 squared prime plus V1 squared prime. So, itong equation na to is i-divide natin siya or ipa-factor out muna pala natin siya para ma-cancel na natin yung meron sa ating equation number 1. So, ang susunod naman natin na gagawin is pagsasamahin natin yung ating B initial ay yung ating B1 at yung ating B2. So, V1 squared minus, since nilipat natin siya sa kabilang side, V1 squared prime is equal to V2 squared prime minus B2 squared. So, ito na ngayon yung ating i-factor or yung ating ipafactor na B2 minus B1 squared. Yan. Prime. Multiply to B1 squared minus B1 squared prime is equal to V2 prime squared minus B2 squared multiply to multiply to B2 squared prime minus B2 squared. So, ayan. So, i-divide natin siya sa equation ng ating momentum, which is V1 minus B1 ay wala na siyang square since wala nang square to since pinactor out na pala natin siya. Sorry. So, ayan na. B1 is equal to B1 prime is equal to B2 prime B2. So, ika-cancel na natin yung kaparehas nila na isa. Cancel, 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 and cancel. So, ang natira na lang nating equation ngayon is itong dalawa na to. Value is B1 prime minus B1. Huwag na natin lagyan ng is equal to B2 prime minus V2. So, ibabalik ulit natin siya sa dati. Ipagpapalitin lang ulit natin. Ipagsasamahin natin yung ating B initial at ang ating B final. B1 minus B2 is equal to negative B1 prime minus B2 prime. So, eto na ngayon yung ating equation. So, substitute lang natin ulit yung given sa atin na mga initial value. So, 30 centimeter per seconds minus negative 20 centimeter per seconds is equal to, so since i-distribute nga natin yan, kalpa rin natin siya sa B sa 1 minus B prime. So, ayan. So, i-distribute natin ngayon itong ating negative sign and then ngayon magiging positive sign na siya. So, are now B1 prime minus B2 prime sa ating equation number 2 is equal to 50 centimeter per seconds. Yan. B2 prime. So, ito na ngayon yung ating equation number 2. Equation number 2. So, nalipat lang natin siya dito. So, 50 centimeter per seconds is equal to B1 prime minus B2 prime. So, ang susunod naman natin na gagawin sa ating dalawa na yan is ipag-add natin sila. So, 10 centimeter per seconds, 50 centimeter per seconds is equal to B1 prime plus B2 prime and B1 prime minus B2 prime. So, cancel na natin itong dalawa. So, ang ano pala natin dito kasi since ang ating initial velocity yung makakancel, and B2 prime minus B1 prime. So, ngayon, B1 prime, B2 prime, minus B2 prime, plus B1 prime. So, cancel out na natin yung ating, cancel out na natin yung ating parehas na initial velocity. Our now equation is 60 centimeter per second is equal to 2v2 prime. 2v2 prime. So, divide natin siya both sides sa 2. So, 30 centimeter per second is equal to, cancel na natin, kaya natin siya i-divide para makancel yung ating 2. So, b2 prime. So, nakuha na ngayon natin ang ating value ng b2 prime. Ngayon, isa-substitute na lang natin siya sa any of these two equation para makuha na naman natin yung ating initial velocity. So, gagamitin natin is yung equation ni kinetic energy. So, burahin muna natin ito. And we will now substitute the value of our final velocity or velocity prime in our equation. So, 50 centimeter per second is equal to b2 natin na 30 centimeter per seconds minus yung ating b1 na hanapin pa natin. So, ayan. Ililipat ngayon natin itong ating b1 dito at ipagpapalit natin yung dalawa na to. So, ang equation na ngayon dyan is b1 negative 20. So, yung ating b1 is equal to negative 50 centimeter per seconds plus 30 centimeter per seconds. So, our now b1 prime is equal to negative 20 centimeter per seconds. So, eto ngayon yung ating dalawang hinahanap dito sa ating problem. So, this is the velocities of the ball after the collision. So, that's all for the elastic collision.